Hello, everybody, and of course, welcome along to, of course, the events and places a little bit later than usual. But of course, you'll be joined by me, myself, of course. Well, let's put it this way: Nixie, and of course, we sometimes have Giuliani, but of course, he's not always here because one of my microphones is not working because it's out of battery. Of course, we've got to try and use the battery for next time, but of course, yeah, for now, it's just me. And of course, we have some issues to discuss. If you're watching on replay, we do appreciate that. And if you're watching absolutely anywhere, you know, we do appreciate that, even if you're watching live. So here we go. So, yeah, let's go. And we're here. And we are here in Living Hip Colour. Sorry if my voice isn't sounding great today. It's a passing little cold, as they call it, and I'm trying to get through it, if I may. So, of course, yes, if anybody wants to come in the chat and say hello at any time, feel free to do so. That's what we're here about. And yeah, come and say hello, don't be shy here. And we're here until about 12 o'clock this evening here. And yeah, if you're watching on replay, we do appreciate that. And of course, yeah, we appreciate all those people that have recently subscribed to us. Some have left us, sadly, but of course, I'm going to be honest with that. A couple of subscribers left us. I don't know who they were, don't know why they were. Were they fake? I don't know, but you know, it's all about those that have stuck with us as well. So we're not sort of taking away that factor as well. Lots of factors to discuss this evening here. Sorry if the camera's a little bit on the jolty side here. I don't know what the reason behind all that is. Yeah, maybe I'm coming out too loud there. But yeah, of course it's a little bit better now. It's probably because I'm moving the camera slightly. But yeah, luckily this microphone that I'm using now has a bit of battery before it actually disappears. But yeah, of course, we appreciate everybody, of course, tuning into us when or as and when you can. And of course, we'll be back here tomorrow night as well. The scenario of that is, I think a lot of people have gone to bed, and of course, it's not seemed to be working out as well as it should be. Maybe I should come on a little bit earlier. The reason for this is because I'm coming back from a long distance most of the time, and of course, yeah, I can only do it and give myself a chance to actually get set up and go live. And of course, for technical reasons, we had to come on a little bit later on. We will be having bits of breaks between the show tonight, and of course, if you have anything to say, like of course, come and say hello. Oh, I'm back here. I don't know what happened there. It cut out there. So, yeah, welcome back again. And, of course, yeah, come and say hello to us. Don't be shy. Are we back here? Yeah, that's the thing. Hello, everybody, and welcome back here. So yeah, I apologise because the actual mic here seems to be having a little bit of a problem. So I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it is, of course, the uh, battery that is running out here, which probably is the case. So I'm actually going to try and get that sorted out for you guys. And of course, if I do that, um, I will then, of course, try and sort all this out. I'm in a bit of a muddle here. I don't know why it's happening to me. It always seems to happen to me, doesn't it? But yeah, I do try and sort myself out eventually. But yeah, it just takes time sometimes. And of course, yeah, it's because I've got a runny nose. It really is one of those days. And I'm trying to get over it, and it's not been easy. Uh, it just really annoys you when you got this really rotten nose, and of course, it just frustrates me when that happens. But anyway, just have to try and charge it all up. That's the only thing I can do, really. I do believe, of course, these things might be out of battery, and that might be what causing it to go off. That doesn't surprise me, but of course, yeah, I will try and sort this out for tomorrow, so don't worry at all. So there we go. Maybe I could charge it tonight and see what happens. I better take this out actually, because this is not doing it any good either. So I'm going to turn that off now. It doesn't really want to know. But anyway, that is another thing altogether. We do apologise about all this mess about, which is not really good. Not really good. And, of course, it's my fault, really, because I haven't really prepared myself. So maybe I should have cancelled the show. But anyway, I'm here. And, of course, I've got about 25 minutes or maybe more than that left of the show. I don't know if it's worth it, if anyone's going to tune in, but of course if they do, we do appreciate it as per usual. But of course, even when we don't expect people to tune in, people are. How amazing! It's a real treat. But yeah, we're talking about, of course, first of all, and of course I've got to charge my mics up on the transmitters as well. I think they are out of battery, and that is probably why they are not working as they should be. But hopefully by tomorrow it will be back up to normal as per usual. So very good evening to you all. I hope you're all doing well, and of course, yes. If you'd like to tell us your thoughts about, of course, this thing that I was actually watching about it on, I think it was Talk TV, where Petri Hoskin was doing phone-in calls, the only live show that is on at midnight, and there's a radio show as well at 11, but the TV version comes on about 12 o'clock. And what I'm actually saying here is there's mixture opinions about that guy who, of course, leant over to the woman at the women's final. Of course, that Spanhard guy, of course, kissed the girl on the cheek and then on the lips, of course, grabbing her from behind on the head there. And, of course, we've got a mixture of different both sides of the stories on that. Some people phoned in and said, of course, it was only like a peck on the kind of lips. And some people, especially Petri Hoskin, of course, being the age that she is, of course, she looks very young, by the way, I've got to say that. But, of course, what I'm saying is she did not approve of that. So, yeah, and then she was getting into an argument with a phone call, well, kind of an argument, saying, of course, the guy that came on, I think he might have been from up north somewhere, I can't remember where, but of course he was saying, of course, the kiss is at Christian values, and then she was asking him the question, and of course the thing was, he couldn't really come up with an idea of what he meant by Christian values. Can anyone know what Christian values are? But yeah, he sort of avoided the subject on that. And of course, Petrie had her own view on it, and she was saying that, of course, she disapproved of any guy, suddenly, on TV, if it was to be on TV, I presume, or even in the office. She was still saying that, of course, she would not have approved that. So, of course, let us know your opinions on that, whether you think, actually, the kissing thing is a good thing or a bad thing. If you want to tell me in the comments, we would really appreciate that. Come and say hello and tell us your thoughts on that. Do you think, of course, the guy that was kissing the woman just for the pleasure of, the celebration, or should it be allowed at all? Let us know. That's what I want to hear from you lot out there. Of course, if you're watching on replay, we do appreciate that as well. So whilst you're all thinking about that, we'll go to a commercial, I think. Something like that. Voice goes with you. Your voice hopefully gets encouraged by your listening ear, and hopefully that would also encourage you to watch and listen to the Nights and Relaxing show. Of course, yes, we occasionally do it on a Sunday. We occasionally do it on a Wednesday, Monday, whatever time we can fit it in. And hopefully you can fit us in at the same time. Hopefully you can join us at our main time, 8 p.m. to 9 o'clock on Sunday evenings, only on Touring With Us, the Nice and Relaxing show, to smooth you way to the evening, or whatever evening that you have. If you're passionate about hymns, then this could be a show that can relax your mind, and a show that you're willing to watch and listen to. Right. Here we go. Oh, we're back again. So I do apologise about that. Of course, we're having lots of technical difficulties on that one. Of course, do let us know in the comments tonight, whether you're watching live or on the replay, what you think about that kiss. Do you think it was a great idea, or do you think, of course, it shouldn't have happened? There is a chance to, of course, tell us on the comments, so you can do it that way, or do it right now live. Yeah, and if you're watching on replay, it is as a live. So, yeah, we do appreciate you tuning in, and, of course, if you have a food for thought on that one, do let us know. In just a moment, we'll be talking about where to go in Norfolk. Of course, there's going to be lots of different places where you could possibly end up. Of course, we may well be back up in Norfolk for the last time, of course, next month. So look out for that. Sorry about my cold in my throat now. Yeah, I think we're having, of course, the charge-ups for the normal radio mic. So that's why I'm speaking on the main condenser mic. So, yeah, of course, I'll talk about the selection of the finest attractions in just a moment, while we give you the opportunity to have your thoughts on that kissing kind of scenario. Do you think it was a good idea? Do you think, of course, we should let it go now? Do you think, of course, Petrie Hoskin was wrong? Do you think she was right? As in, she wouldn't want anyone going up to her and kissing her on the lips. So let us know. Maybe you're a female out there, maybe you're a male out there, of course, that agree or don't agree. Let us know in the chats about that. Be interesting to hear from your thoughts about that. That's what it's all about this evening, and of course we appreciate any thoughts that you might have about that. So we might even get one comment later on that note. I don't know, but of course we really do appreciate Even one person tuning in means a lot to us. It means 1,000. It really, really does. So whilst you're all thinking about that, I'll go through some of the where to go in Norfolk, your selection of the finest attractions, and of course this booklet shows you, of course, the money off vouchers inside, and of course, you can actually tear the vouchers off, and then of course you can take them to the attraction areas. And of course, you've got various different things that you could do or go to in Norfolk. Of course, you could go to the Fairhaven Garden Trust and the Holtenham, and of course, you could end up going to the Langham Glass, the Muckleborough Collection, the Pensthorpe Natural Park, the Albi Wroxham Barns, Wroxham Miniature Worlds, and Dalgate Market, Burr Valley Railway, and the Broads Tours, and the Amazons Zoo. All those places are situated in and around, of course, Norfolk. So yeah, Norfolk's got some really, really fine places, especially along the seafront. Of course, you've got Sheringham, Cromer, Overstrand, Munsley, Happysborough, Wraxham, or just Waxham, and Great Yarmouth, Caister, Scrapby, Galston, and Lowestoft. That's all going down towards Suffolk, but Galston's still in Norfolk. So Wroxham Barns, of course, shop, eat, and camp, and farm fun. Okay, unlimited rides. Sorry, my word's not coming through right. Unlimited rides, of course, bar, brilliant fun on the farm, summer of fun, shop to a drop, indoor soft play, and sleep amongst the stars. Cake it easy in the cafes. Yeah, I had a cake in a cafe, and I went to have it like this. Well, of course, when I went into the cafe, I caked it easy in the cafe. Bit of a joke there. Maybe it didn't work so well there. But yeah, you can get 2-for-1 garden entries at the Albi Crafts and Gardens. Of course, this voucher valid for 2023. Obviously, if you're watching in the future, then this will be obsolete. Not to be used in any conjunction with any other offer. And you got Amazona. It's Amazona Zoo, not Amazon Zoo, by the way. I did say Amazon Zoo. It's very, very much similar, though. Amazona Zoo, which is £1 off per person, up to a group of 6 people. Broads Tours, of course, day boat hire and river trips in the Broads National Park. There is a QR code, which you can just about see just there, okay? And Bure Valley Railway offer, £1 off full fare paying adult. And also you can, of course, have free regular tea or coffee at the Deepdale Cafe at Dalgate Market. 1 voucher per person, maximum 2 people per group. Sea Life Hunstanton, of course, visit Sea Life Hunstanton, scan your QR code here to claim your exclusive discount. There's all sorts of QR codes absolutely everywhere right this minute here. So I find that really, really fascinating that, of course, this QR code, which isn't spoke about a lot on national TV or even, of course, on the small news channels. They haven't really discussed what a QR code really is. And for those people that are old-fashioned, they won't know what a QR code is. It's basically, of course, something that takes you to a website. I don't think many people have explained what a QR code is. Maybe there are sites that have explained it, but of course we are just one of many few that have explained it, okay? Langham Glass, save 50p per person up to 4 people, valid for 2023 only. And Raw, which is, of course, the UK's largest Jurassic family day out. Save £1.50 on park-only tickets purchased on the gate for bookings up to a group of 4. Bring the voucher on the day to the 24th of the 12th, 2023. Not to be used in conjunction with any other offer. Of course, you've got Holcomb, which is the QR code once more, which is this little thing. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's that little thing there. That's Holcomb there. Browse their events program. And Thrigby Hall Wildlife Gardens. Scan the code for best discounted prices, which are available via their website. Roxham Barn, save £1 per person. Valid on general admission, only excluding special events, valid for 2023. Quote WTGINN 23 when booking. Okay, Roxham Miniature Worlds, which is our final one here. Save up to £6, £1 off per person for up to 6 people. Valid until the 1st of the 1st, 2024. Not to be used again in conjunction with any other offer. In other words, any other offer. It discludes, okay, or excludes. Voucher code WTGINN. Okay. You could also have the chance to win 3 days out at Norfolk Attractions. Welcome to our award-winning attractions in Norfolk. There's something for all the family, whatever the weather. If you like the ideas of 3 days out, enter our prize draw, where a lucky winner will receive hundreds of pounds worth of family day passes to a range of attractions, okay? And, of course, for a chance to win, scan the QR code or go to visitnorfolk.com/win-passes-north-Norfolk-attractions and enter your details. Terms and conditions apply. So good luck. Okay, that's the scan code here. And you can pick these booklets up somewhere dotted around train stations and, of course, visitor attraction places. One of these, okay, you could be looking out for. So definitely do check those out, okay? So, yeah, very good. Welcome to the show. If you've not, of course, been on the channel before, we've got 20 minutes left of the programme here. I haven't seen Venom or Taste of Venom tonight, of course, since we appointed the guy as a moderator. Of course, maybe he's been busy on certain nights, that kind of thing. But, of course, rest assured, we will try and do a new time. Maybe as of maybe next week. I don't know. But, of course, yeah. I know we will be, we'll be heading back to Norfolk around about, of course, I would say the latter part of next week for the last time in September. So it's not this week, but next week we'll be back to Norfolk again for the last kind of visit until probably, maybe, we'll see, our next visit will be December. But yeah, thank you for joining us here. If you do have anything to say, come and say hello. Nice and relaxing, as in Giuliani Buzzing is in the chat. Unfortunately, I can't give him a microphone because we are charging the transmitters at the moment. So that is just an unfortunate thing. So yeah, hi to you as well. So, of course, Giuliani from the Nice and Relaxing Show is in the chat, making sure things are running smoothly, and they are so far. We are using the condenser mic here at the moment. Please give this a thumbs up. We really appreciate that. And, of course, I'll be talking about, of course, this little leaflet here, which I've just this minute found here. And also, hopefully, I'll be trying to grab hold of course, the Don't Lose Ticket office cards that I might still have in a bag somewhere, and I've got to find it in just a moment. But of course, to do that, I need to go to a commercial in just a moment. So, yeah, let's talk about this very, very quickly here. It's all about earwax build-up, okay? Self-care, that kind of thing. Excessive earwax build-up, according to the NHS leaflet that I've got in front of me. Earwax is normal and produced to form a collective coating in the ear canal. Ears are normally self cleaning. The moment your jaw whilst eating and talking helps to move the wax along the canal where it will usually fall out naturally without you noticing. However, of course, wearing hearing aids or earplugs, I didn't know this, or earphones can prevent natural cleaning and cause a build-up. If you're concerned that you may have wax build-up, your audiologist or audiologist or pharmacist will be able to access and advise the treatment, okay? And this is important. Don't use your fingers or objects like cotton buds. I still use them anyway, but of course, how many of you actually still use cotton buds actually to remove earwax? According to the NHS, it will push it in and make it worse. Apparently so. How you can treat excessive earwax build up yourself. You can use sodium bicarbonate, I think it's pronounced this way, bicarbonate, that's it, bicarbonate, to try and dissolve the wax yourself. You should buy sodium bicarbonate or carbonate eardrops from the local pharmacy. Please don't use any sodium bicarbonate you find in your kitchen cupboard. The following should be done twice daily as and when needed, okay, for 2 weeks. Of course, this is the instructions here. Lie on your side with the affected ear uppermost. And number 2, of course, pull the outer ear gently backwards and upwards to straighten the ear canal. Put 2 to 3 drops of sodium bicarbonate into the affected ear and gently massage just the front of the ear. And number 3, stay lying on your side to allow the solution to soak in for around 5 minutes. And finally, number 5, afterwards wipe away any excess solution, but do not plug your ear with cotton wool, as this apply or simply absorbs the solution. In most cases, the wax would have dissolved sufficiently after 7 days without the need for further invitation or intervention. Sorry, throw me on my words tonight. Yeah, it's the usual scenario again. My words going wrong. But yeah, I do apologise, by the way. If you experience dryness or irritation after using bicarbonate of soda, applying olive oil can help to alleviate this. However, if you feel your hearing is still impaired, speak to your pharmacist. They may be able to suggest additional treatments. So we go on to earwax and hearing aids. Hearing aids users are at high risk of excessive earwax build-up. This presence of foreign object in the ear seems to stimulate more wax production by the cerumen glands. Hearing aids need to be cleaned daily allowed to dry overnight and cleaned with a brush in the morning to remove wax and debris. Failure to follow the cleaning step will reintroduce wax and debris into the ear and will prevent the aid from working effectively. For further information, you should contact your audiologist, audiologist, or visit a high street hearing a care centre such as Boots, Hearing Care, or Specsavers. So this is when to see a nurse at your GP practice, okay? If you have tried all the methods, right, okay, and your ear has not been cleared, okay, that's when you need to see a nurse at your GP practice. Also, if your ear is badly blocked and you can't hear anything at all. Important, not all GP practices remove earwax. Some can. Of course, you could flush the wax out with water, ear irrigation, suck the wax out with micro suction. These treatments are usually painless, but not always carried out at GP practices. You may have to pay to have them done privately. Exactly. So, of course, yes. There you go. There is a number to get in touch with, of course, the West Suffolk Clinical Commissioning Group, which is West Suffolk House, West of Weybridge, Nevins, Suffolk IP 33 3YU, of course 01284 758 Get involved at West Suffolk ccg.nhs.uk, West Suffolk ccg.nhs.uk. Brilliant. So, of course, we're now going to go to a little bit of a short break. And, of course, do join us in just a couple of shakes. As my voice goes with you, your voice hopefully gets encouraged by your listening ear, and hopefully that would also encourage you to watch and listen to the Nights of Relaxing show. Of course, yes, we occasionally do it on a Sunday, we occasionally do it on a Wednesday, Monday, whatever time we can fit it in, and hopefully you can fit us in at the same time. Hopefully you can join us at our main time, 8 p.m. till 9 o'clock on Sunday evenings, only on Touring With Us, the Nice and Relaxing show, to smooth you way to the evening, or whatever evening that you have. If you're passionate about hymns, then this could be a show that can relax your mind.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that
as my voice goes with you, your voice hopefully gets encouraged by your listening ear, and hopefully that would also encourage you to watch and listen to the Nights of Relaxing show. Of course, yes, We occasionally do it on a Sunday. We occasionally do it on a Wednesday, Monday, whatever time we can fit it in. And hopefully you can fit us in at the same time. Hopefully you can join us at our main time, 8 p.m. till 9 o'clock on Sunday evenings, only on Touring With Us, the nice and relaxing show to smooth you way to the evening or whatever evening that you have. If you're passionate about hymns, then this could be a show that can relax your mind and a show...
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends, even though it's slightly...
As my voice goes with you, your voice hopefully gets encouraged by your listening ear, and hopefully that would also encourage you to watch and listen to the Nights and Relaxing show. Of course, yes, we occasionally do it on a Sunday. We occasionally do it on a Wednesday, Monday, whatever time we can fit it in. And hopefully you can fit us in at the same time. Hopefully you can join us at our main time, 8 p.m. till 9 o'clock on Sunday evenings, only on Touring With Us, the nice and relaxing show to smooth you way to the evening or whatever evening that you have. If you're passionate about hymns, then this could be a show that can relax your mind and a show that you're willing to watch and listen to. Hang on, I'm on. I'm back here, and of course, yes, welcome to the Events and Places show that you're watching right this minute here with myself, Nick C, and Giuliani's in the chat. As always, of course, I don't know what he thinks about the whole system here. And of course, yes, if anybody has not seen this before, then of course they can watch this on replay, okay? And of course, yes, we've got 5 minutes left of the program. I will quickly just mention this. We are on overtime here. I'll just quickly mention this before we go to, of course, this wonderful guy, which is apparently not to everyone, but of course, apparently British most loved comedian of all time, especially along the coasts of certain coasts, like Norfolk, for example, and of course, some of which are in the Essex area as well. But yeah, of course, this campaign here I've got in front of me here, of course, stop the train companies closing your ticket offices. There is a free post here. I explained this on a video which is coming up on the channel here. And of course, yes, you need to get yourself a copy of this and sign it here. And of course, advice, safety and accessibility. Save our railway ticket offices, RMT. Want to close it basically down. And of course, yeah, the government has instructed the train companies to begin closing all their ticket offices. Well, is it the government's fault after all that? Are they asking them to close it down? But of course, yeah, I don't know if it's the RMT actually doing it, but there you go. You know, it's food for thought on that one. The RMT, of course, which is a union, of course, representing the train companies itself, is opposed to the closures. They would be anyway. There's no surprise there, which they believe will restrict passengers' access to the best value tickets, worsen passenger service, accessibility, safety and security, and lead to a de-staffing of stations. This or the passenger watchdog Transport Focus and London Travel Watch are overseeing 3-week public consultation which closes on the 26th of July 2023. Please respond to this to save your ticket offices. So I don't know whether this is out of date now, but of course, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you can still send it off to them, but of course, yeah, I would just send it off anyway. I think they should campaign about it, and do a petition to do it. You can complete and send in response below, and of course you can do it by free post address, or you can respond to the consultation, sign the petition, and write to your MP by scanning the QR code. If you want to save your local ticket officers, you must respond to the consultation and oppose the closures. Please specify which stations you are particularly concerned about and why. Save our ticket offices at rmt.org.uk. So yeah, there is a little form there, but I think it might be out of date here because it says 26th of July 2023. I don't know if they've actually stopped all that now, but anyway, that is another thing altogether. It's a great thing to do because, I think someone should campaign about it right now, but that is another thing altogether. But, yeah, maybe someone could come up and, of course, suggest that point right now. Anyway, we're going to leave you with something here because it is time to say goodbye to you all here for now. Sorry about the technical difficulties because we've been live here and, of course, we've had issues with the radio mics here. I need to find out what's going wrong with them, but, of course, yeah, I'm just getting used to them and how they work and all that kind of thing. So do bear with us, okay? At least we're able to broadcast live here in the studio this time of night. But we are thinking of doing an earlier time as of next week for the Events and Places show and see what works best for everyone here. And, of course, the late time isn't working or not seem to be working. So, of course, we have to inform you. But sadly, of course, if no one's going to tune in at, of course, 11 o'clock, or even that sort of time, that period of time, then it's not worth doing the actual show. But it is a sad shame. But of course, we thought it would give it a go, and obviously it hasn't panned out to the audience that we were hoping to get. So unfortunately, it's just a sad thing that we might have to end the slot of the midnight hour. From 11 o'clock till midnight, which is a real shame. But anyway, that's another thing altogether. Thank you so much, everyone that has watched us on that. Of course, I'll announce tomorrow whether the changes are going to be going ahead. And, of course, yeah, it might have to be at an earlier time. Unless, of course, we are doing something else, then, of course, the time will have to be at a late time than the usual standard time. I think it just is pot luck. Sometimes you'll get viewers come on and sometimes you don't. I think it just depends on the night and who's up and, of course, who has to get up for work for the next day. But that's probably what it is. Anyway, of course, I won't do any more than that. Of course, I will actually do a poll on that after this show has gone up. So what I'm going to do is leave you with the finest comedian, in my opinion, but may not be it to everybody else's taste. But, of course, we thought we'd give you something sort of 90s style, and, of course, there are some people of the cancel culture that seem to cancel this guy, which he is welcome on this channel at any time whatsoever. He probably won't come to this channel because we're too small, but, of course, yeah, he's always welcome to come on this channel at any time. We will not cancel this guy, okay? Have a watch, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow at 11 o'clock in the evening till about midnight. Hopefully we'll be on around about that time. Also, I've had throat problems as well, which has made it a little bit difficult for me as well, and I've been having time out as well. Anyway, the answer to, of course, the pictures that have been on Facebook, I just wanted to say this now. The answer was Haverhill of Suffolk. So congratulations everybody that got it right. Anne-Marie Cook got it right. Stuart Matheson got it right from Sudbury. And of course, I think Kim Smith got it right as well. Somebody liked it or something like that. I think Matt Swarby also got it right as well. If you're watching on replay, we do appreciate it. And might finish at about 11:45. See how it goes if we do it a little bit earlier than usual. See if that does the trick as well. We are just testing things at the moment. Okay? And seeing what works the best for everyone time-wise. But unfortunately, we had technical difficulties that made it a little bit trickier for us. But also, we had radio mic difficulties as well. That can't be helped either. But hopefully, we'll get that sorted out for tomorrow. 11 o'clock tomorrow, usual time. But there might be a button that might be a little bit earlier. I'm actually going to test that out. 10:30 tomorrow night will be the earlier time till maybe 11:45, as I say. We'll see how it goes. Okay, thank you very much for watching. We'll leave you with this guy that is, to some people, the, of course, best comedian of Great Britain. His name is Jim Davison. Of course, I saw him in 2019 at Great Yarmouth Britannia Pier. Definitely worth a watch. Enjoy. Oh, we can't get it. Technical problems.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends, even though it's slightly late. Let me explain why we're on a Friday instead of on a Thursday. It's because I've been stuck down in Bembridge on the Isle of Wight. Well, here we are, Bembridge. First time as a solo trip, basically, although I've got my daughter in Wyndham. Just doing a recce to see if there's enough water to get club to see Gordon. There's Bembridge. There's a couple of long-handled ducks. And for some reason, although I made a morning, but I tried to go, but it was slightly off-putting. As you can see, look, I can't even string two words together. Bembridge is on the Isle of Wight. We're about, I would say, oh look, blood. There's loads of news this week. The Indians have landed a thing. Jake's now doing a montage of me first thing in the morning, trying to spit the words out. But anyway, it was quite nice there, and there was lots to talk about. So I thought I'll wait till I come home and get it off so I can talk properly. And what a week! Seriously, what a few days we have had, and the jokes come thick and fast all the time, don't they? But something now is not a joke. It is beyond a joke. Is that there's a great radio station called Greatest Hits Radio. Have you heard it? It's owned by some German-sounding group that own Absolute Radio and Jazz and X Radio and all that other stuff. They own that. And so we thought, because of the success of our television advertising on GB News, and then the fact that Sky will not allow you to hear our advert or see our advert on their television. It's unbelievable how woke they've gone. Thought, well, we'll try a few radio stations. And so the Great British Radio have said, no, we're not going to allow it in case Jim Davidson offends our listeners. What? This is an advert for Ustream TV. And no, we don't want to do it. I said, can you give me a real reason? No. We can't really. We have a right to do whatever we want to do. She's a very nice woman, nice girl, but she said it was beyond her pay grade. So someone, listen, are we fed up with snowflakes running this bloody country? What is going on when you can't even advertise? I'm a good mind to write to Ofcom and find out what is going on. But in the meantime, all you guys out there and women are doing me a great favour because you're signing up to Ustream in droves. Because you know, and I promise you this, all the money that comes in, I don't get it, and my business partner Robert, we don't get it. We pay the staff, of course, and the cameraman and the God knows who else, and Uncle Jack and his dog. But we just want to make programs. We want to make programs that you can enjoy. We want to make programs that no one can cancel. So they can't cancel our programs. What do? They cancel us advertising our programs. How low can these woke bastards get? Seriously, and I thank you. In the last week, we've had 1,000 people sign up. And that is no small wonder, really, because people are sitting there thinking, hang on, we're not going to be told what to do, what we can watch and what we can't watch. I want to tell these people, we're going to do this without you. I would like to do it with you and pay you a good few £1,000 to advertise, but no, you're too woke. So go woke, go broke, and you watch Ustream Go now, because we're delivering what the people want, okay? Well, someone will say, fuck off, Jim. But there you go. Cheers. Right, let's talk about something. There's lots of jokes flying in. Oh, and keep signing up, will you? I want to give the finger to these people on your behalf. Right, so the Indians have now opened a corner shop on the... that as soon as that wonderful Indian space capsule or whatever it was landed on the moon, the jokes started. I mean, they haven't even switched the ignition off when the jokes had started about corner shops and you know, and a picture of that thing coming down to land on the moon with all them people hanging off it like the Indians have on the trains, you know. You know, people have got the most wicked sense of humour, and it's great fun. It is fun, and it's the speed that they can do it. It's the speed that they get those things on. So, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. How can India afford to land one of those things on the moon when we are paying them a grant? We give them foreign aid, don't we? What is that about? I don't know. I better shut up now, hadn't I? I'm going to nip over to Ustream. Do me a favour, sign up so I can give these people the finger. You can cancel whenever you're fed up. You cancel. It doesn't go on forever. We're not rip-off merchants. Go to ustream.com. That's what you do. Ustream.com. Pick your package, sign up, go to your television, download the free app, and then put your password and your passcode and your name or whatever username in, and you'll get on, and you really will enjoy it. Okay, Jake, let's flip the page.
Ustream is on the telly, but don't worry if you're going away this summer, you can take us with you. Watch your favourites, Freddie Starr, Jeffro, Chubby Brown, me and more. Simply log on to your account or sign up if you are new and watch online at ustream.com or download the app on your smartphone or tablet. You can laugh like you used to wherever you go. You can also buy one of these new USB sticks with a preloaded live show from yours truly. Plug it in and laugh your head off. Come on, join in the fun.